Thank you, Whip. This is Energy Week in the House, and House Republicans continue to bring a number of bills to the House floor that are focused on lowering energy costs for America, standing up for American energy, and standing up against the radical extreme policies of Joe Biden that threaten to shut off American energy. And again, interestingly, if you look at Joe Biden's policies over and over again since he became president, as Diana Harshbarger talked about, day one, attacking the Keystone Pipeline, killing thousands of jobs in America. But then he approved a Russian pipeline. You've seen him over and over again killing permits, killing other projects here in America, and then getting on Air Force One and flying to Saudi Arabia and begging them to produce more energy. Empowering Vladimir Putin. If you just look at the LNG export ban that the president put in place, it hurts American energy dramatically, really crushes our ability to supply liquefied natural gas to our allies in places like Europe. And so what does that mean? Europe still needs natural gas. And all it means is now they have to get it from countries like Russia. Why would Joe Biden want to continue to empower Vladimir Putin and fund Putin's war machine, which he's using against Ukraine? Joe Biden is helping Vladimir Putin fund the war effort against Ukraine when he crushes American energy. But we're going to continue to bring these bills to the floor. The Dan Newhouse resolution goes through item by item, dozens of specific actions taken by Joe Biden, listing the dates if you want to walk down memory lane and see exactly what Joe Biden's done since his very first day in office to attack American energy. That resolution lists all of those specific things. And look, the people paying the price for this are middle and low income families here in the United States, paying dramatically higher costs at the pump and paying higher costs for household utilities. So we're going to continue standing up for those families. And we're also going to continue standing by our ally, Israel. You saw over the weekend, this leadership team spoke very strongly against Chuck Schumer's comments when he tried to undermine the democratically elected leadership of Israel at a time of war, when Israel is fighting for their very existence and working to eviscerate Hamas after the October 7th attacks. And you see Joe Biden standing right there with Chuck Schumer, continuing to work to undermine Israel's elected leadership, continuing to do things like calling for a ceasefire. Well, Hamas ended the ceasefire on October 7th. You hear Joe Biden talking about a two-state solution. When Joe Biden talks about a two-state solution, seems like the only thing that he's really interested in are Michigan and Nevada. And I think people are fed up with that. Just because his politics are bad here at home doesn't mean you go and undermine one of your strongest allies in the world, especially in a time of war. This is a time we should all be standing by Israel. You've seen this leadership team stand strongly with our friends in Israel in their right to defend themselves, and we will not waver, regardless of what Chuck Schumer or Joe Biden continue to do. With that, a man who's been leading that charge, our Speaker, Mike Johnson.